Test 1. Answer short question. Page 23. 1.
Which section of a train timetable will tell you what time your train leaves?
Two.
What do we call the list of steps that tell you how to put something together?
Three.
What do we call the meeting where an employer asks a potential employee questions about their work experience?
Four.
What desk should you go to when you first arrive to stay at a hotel?
Five.
What is the job title of someone who designs buildings?
Six.
What term is used for the amount of money you pay a landlord for living in their house or apartment?
Seven.
What do we call the first meal of the day?
Eight.
What word is used for someone who watches a sports event?
Nine.
What object would you use to climb up to the roof of a house?
Ten.
If you don't feel like eating, what do we say you don't have?
Test 2. Answer short question. Page 68. 1.
What do we call the organs in our chest that we use to breathe?
Two.
If someone lives in an urban area, where do they live?
Three.
What does a king or queen wear on their head at official ceremonies?
Four.
What do we call a book that contains lists of words with their meanings?
Five.
What is the source of solar energy?
Six.
When the writer of a book is unknown, what word is used for the author?
Seven.
What do we call a company or organization that gives money to a sports or arts event in exchange for advertising?
8.
What do we call the study of living things?
Nine.
What are winter, spring, summer and autumn?
Ten.
What is a collective term for cows and bulls, especially on a farm?
Test 3. Answer short question. Page 96. 1.
If something is not expensive, what do we say it is?
Two.
What do people wear if they can't see very well?
Three.
If something such as fabric or medicine is artificially made, not natural, what do we say it is?
Four.
What type of food is an apple?
Five.
How many months are in a year?
Six.
What is the opposite of east?
Seven.
When ice is at room temperature, what does it become?
Eight.
Which sweet food is produced by bees?
Nine.
Where can people go to borrow books?
Ten.
Who serves food in a restaurant?
Test 4. Answer short question. Page 123. 1.
What is the word in geometry for a shape that has three sides?
Two.
What do you call the alphabetical list at the end of a textbook that tells you where to find specific information?
Three.
What is the word for the place where a river starts?
Four.
Who is the main journalist responsible for producing a newspaper or magazine?
Five.
A business doesn't want to make a loss. What does it want to make?
6.
What is the economic sector that deals with farming?
Seven.
What do you call the very long essay that students have to write for a doctoral degree?
Eight.
What is the word for a period of 100 years?
Nine.
At what ceremony do students receive their degree or diploma at the end of their period of study?
Ten.
What do we call the date that a piece of work must be finished by?